Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then.
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing, if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Such wild...
When you are exposed, use sharp turns.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Why would anyone do that?
Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this.
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
Has he lost his mind?
There is no reason for doing that.
What is that man doing?
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
Strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king which they are all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must. Cezası ölümdür.
What have I done?
Ne istiyorsun?
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
I'll take you down! May God have mercy on your soul.
Gel buraya.
Don't need to
Kill someone! God!
repay this kindness, I swear it.
He's just pay for your sins. Give up! You've nowhere to run! Mercy! You something about the side.
I beg of you, just a few coins. Somebody, please help me.
Don't be so.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money I should. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away. Take yourself from my sight.
Gözünüzü dört açın. Geri dönecek. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin
What is it
vermeyin.
that you want? Show yourself. Be gone! Are you a friend of mine?
Kalabalığın
No?
içine
So
karışmayı
get away.
seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi
Take
kandırmasına
yourself
izin
from my
vermeyin.
sight.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Bother someone else.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
اظهر نفسك مرة أخرى قريبا. أعرف أنك ستبقى.
Bu şehirde bir yerde olduğunu biliyorum ve seni elime geçireceğim. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Biz bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyiz. Gebereceksin.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Hırsızlar garajına müstahaktır.
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
What is he
My
doing?
family is sick and dying.
How odd.
Could you spare a few
No
coins?
reason for doing that.
Infidel, die!
Yeah! أنا متأكد جدا أنه لم يغادر المدينة أو الشيء السديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله.
For too long we have drawn
سوف
lines
يراه
across
أحد
the land.
آجلا أو
Spilled
عاجلا.
the blood of
لن
those we
يفلت
once
منا
called
مرة.
friends.
Please, can't you
We
spare
have
something?
all suffered
I'm poor
because
and
of
sick and
this.
hungry. No,
But now,
you don't understand. I
now
have
we are
nothing.
offered a chance at redemption.
Can't you spare
A chance to
something?
begin anew.
I'm poor and sick
Let
and
us
hungry.
make peace with the Crusaders.
I beg of
Let
you.
us live
I beg of
as
you,
one.
just a few coins, please. Please, sir.
For
have
too
some
long
money.
we have drawn
My
lines
family is
across
sick
the
and
land,
dying.
spilled
Could
the
you spare
blood
a few
of those
coins?
we once called friends. We have all suffered because of this. But now we are offered a chance at redemption, a chance to begin anew. Let us make peace with the
No,
Crusaders.
please don't leave.
Let us
Just
live
a few
as
coins,
one.
Please.
We must be strong, we must be brave,
Please,
and we
sir,
must find the
have
courage
money.
to face those we once called our
beg
enemies
of
and
you.
now instead
I beg of you,
call
just
them
a few
friends.
coins,
The
please.
Crusaders come to
Food.
Jerusalem,
I'm so
bringing with
hungry.
them an
Just a
opportunity
little money, I
to
beg of
end the
you.
fighting, to stop
My
the
family
war.
is sick and dying.
That we may stand
Could you
as
spare a few
one, we
coins?
must not turn them
A
away.
few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
What is it that you want?
If I were you, I'd burn the other من جرائم.
How can one expect to defeat me?
Violence never solves anything.
This won't be too difficult.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
He just ran right into someone.
That hurts! Stop it, please!
What eyyuhallah?
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
What's this?
You're hurting me!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Altair, my friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask 2 favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
Now, why is he doing that?
Why is he doing that?
Over here! Oh!
Who's done this? Tell me!
He's going to cause trouble. What is that man thinking? Kill him! I see him! He's over there! I'll chase you down! You can't just kill someone!
This is an ill omen.
God almighty! This is terrible. Don't let him get away! Show yourself!
What happened here?
Huh? Show yourself! You are not supposed to be here. Leave! Who did this?
Hey! Çık ortaya!
Stop this man! من الذي فعل هذا؟ بس حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك أنت عزالة موت أيها اللص موت أيها اللص Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Pis hırsız!
Gebereceksin.
لص أنت حثالة لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك لص أنت حثالة مت أيها اللص
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please.
Pis hırsız.
Please, sir, have any money? My
Gebereceksin.
family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault in the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyelim. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin. And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Muallim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
What is he doing?
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins. Please don't kill me. Help!
Are you a friend of mine? No? So get away.
أيها الكافر لن تفلت من أيها المرتد
I'll get you!
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
I think I've seen everything now.
Away with you. You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Pay for your sins.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Geber katil! Çekil önümden yoksa ederim! Çekil önümden yoksa ederim! Kaybetmeyin onu! Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybetmeyin. Bir dönecek. Beni yenemeyecek. Kime yemek istiyorsun? Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaçman fayda etmez. Gel buraya. Beni yenemeyeceksin. İmkansız. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Seni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin.
We should stop this before someone gets hurt.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir!
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال.
Açılın! Kime boyun? Çekil önümden yoksa ederim! Beni yenemeyeceksin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Kaçman fayda etmez. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin. Belki farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Beni farkında değilsin ama halihazırda kaybettin. Kaçman fayda etmez. You just killed that person!
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Mualim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
My family, sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please, sir, have any money? I'm so hungry. Why are you
I've
done nothing wrong. Please, help me. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Durdurun onu! Get out of my way!
Çekil kenara. Çabuk. Gel buraya. Durdurun onu. Kovalayın. Gel buraya. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. İzin vermeyin.
Over here!
Kaybetmeyin onu. Durdurun onu.
Yes! Infidel army! This is not good. They leave horrors in
Çekil
their
önümden
wake.
yoksa ederim.
Salahadin!
Kaçman fayda etmez. Açılın. Gel buraya. Bu tarafa. Gel buraya.
You can't escape!
Kime oynaymak istiyorsun?
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
It's a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is What is that man thinking?
You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have. Like what you see?
Heretic! Stop this, please! You're hurting me! He should stop acting like a child.
Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have. I have everything you'll ever need.
Make room.
Move!
Have your head! Faster!
Someone stop that.
Don't let him get away! He couldn't have gone far!
He looks like he's being chased by someone.
What a fool.
Take your time. When moving slowly,